Alright people, this is Brad the Lad back again with another video. Hope you're all well. And today is the Phil Neville Show. So guys, I've got my topics here for you. It's been a bit of a mad week in terms of Premier League football and FA Cup football as well. United are in good form, which is good. The Phil Neville training session, by the way guys, it was a bit of a disaster. Because what happened is that Newcastle and Burnley was the decider of this week, and they drew 0-0. Yeah, awful. And for this game, I was pretty much like, why? Why does it have to be another draw? So I was going to use the blue bag, couldn't find it. So yeah, we're still struggling in terms of teams. So Watford is going to be the team we're going to use today. It's like a flashback episode. We've done a Watford one before, but all you saw was my face and little clips from my phone. So we're going to see an actual full-on training session, and there will be one with Norwich as well, because obviously that was the same at the beginning. So let's get into today's topic. So the main one has to be Liverpool actually lost. The FA Cup one, against Chelsea. I don't think Liverpool were expecting to win the FA Cup. Well, I think, obviously, I don't think they were focusing on it, is what I mean. But in the Premier League, they could have gone 44 matches unbeaten, which would have been a record. And Liverpool were blown away by Watford at the weekend. Watford won 3-0 against Liverpool. No one in the world saw that coming. I predicted 3-0 Liverpool. If I'm completely honest, I thought it'd be business as usual for Liverpool. But Liverpool were poor, really, really poor. Watford were all over them from the start to the finish. And 2 goals from Ismail Sarr, a goal from Troy Deeney, fantastic finish as well it was. And Watford have really boosted their survival chances. I remember being a bit like, we could lose to Watford, and we beat them rather convincingly. Watford did start the game well, but we beat them quite convincingly in the end. I thought that would be the same for Liverpool too. But yeah, what a performance from Watford. Really, really promising. Jurgen Klopp's team did lose 2-0 to Chelsea last night in the 5th round of the FA Cup. I was a bit like, should Liverpool start to be a bit worried? But I still think they'll win the league. I was just thinking, the 22 points clear, they should not be really fearing too much, to be completely honest. But yeah, they will still win the league in my opinion. I think they'll focus on the Champions League as well. But I think they've got to get back to winning ways against Bournemouth this week, to try and find that momentum again and, click and finally say, right, we're back on track now. I'm really hungry. I apologise for my stomach rumbling there. Manchester City victorious at the weekend over Aston Villa in the Carabao Cup final. Villa showed a really good fight in that game. Goals from Aguero and Rodri. Samata got a goal before half-time to give Aston Villa some hope. But City won their 3rd Carabao Cup in a row. Won it in 2018 against Arsenal. Won in 2019 against Chelsea. In 2020 against Aston Villa. So, yeah, fair play to City on that front. The FA Cup review starts here as well. Obviously, we had 3 games. Arsenal are through, who managed to convincingly beat Portsmouth by 2-0, thanks to goals from Socrates and Nketiah. On the south coast against promotion pushing Portsmouth, who are looking to get into the Championship for the first time since 2012. Also, last night we had 3 games on. I think there was 3. Yeah. Newcastle beat West Bromwich Albion by 3-2 at the Hawthorns. A really entertaining game. Newcastle went 3-2 up, but in stoppage time, West Brom got 2 late goals. But it wasn't enough time in the end. And also, Sheffield United were taken to extra time by Championship side Reading. That finished 2-1 to Sheffield United, with Billy Sharp getting the winning goal. In tonight's games, we've got 3 games on tonight, I believe. there is Leicester against Birmingham, Midlands derby. Sheffield Wednesday take on Manchester City. And the game on BBC iPlayer tonight is Spurs versus Norwich. I think there might be a shock somewhere tonight. I do sense that. I think City will go through against Sheffield Wednesday. I think Norwich could upset Spurs. I'm going to go for a Spurs win on penalties, but I think Norwich are well capable of beating Spurs and potentially reaching the quarterfinals. So you never know what's going to happen there. But yeah, really, really promising in the FA Cup. And obviously tomorrow, Derby County welcome my boys Manchester United to town. Wayne Rooney against his old side. Can they cause an upset at Pride Park? I hope not. So let's talk about the Tottenham for a bit, because Tottenham are in real trouble. Tottenham are without Harry Kane. He was injured in the match against Southampton on New Year's Day. Or was it the day after New Year's Day? Oh, it was New Year's Day, yeah. And also lost Heung-min Son, who's got a broken arm. So Tottenham are lacking strikers at the moment. Dele Alli, Lucas Moura, can they play in those sort of positions? I don't know. They won 3-2. They managed to get 2 goals at the weekend against Wolves when they ended up losing the game 3-2. I don't think Tottenham are going to get top 4 this year, unfortunately, for Jose Mourinho. I think because of the lack of strikers, I don't know when they're going to come back, but I can't really see it happening at this point in time. It looks quite bleak for them at the moment. They've got Burnley away this weekend. That's going to be really, really tough. I can't see them winning at Burnley, for completely honest. I'd be quite shocked if they did, to be completely honest. I think they've got United after. Again, they probably show up, probably might beat us, depending on, whether we're arrogant, thinking, oh, yeah, I haven't got any strikers, we'll beat Tottenham easy. But, you never know. Jose Mourinho, can he find a way to get Tottenham into the top 4? I think they look like underdogs at the moment, at this point in time. I think it's more likely Wolves could get in there, or maybe a Sheffield United, or Chelsea could finish in there, or maybe Manchester United themselves. We could get there. But I don't think Tottenham will get it, unfortunately. Right, guys, so I'm going to go into the next part of the video, and I'm going to be talking about the lower ranks of the Premier League. I'll see you in a bit.